Welcome to the City of Bettendorf City Council meeting. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025 at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay, let's move to a recognition. This is a recognition from, please excuse me, Zencity. Zencity has awarded the City of Bettendorf the Data in Motion Award, and that took place at the ICMA conference, the International City Managers Association conference down in Florida.
Thank you.
You betcha.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm glad you accept the award. Thanks for all you do.
Yeah, it came as a surprise, I think, to Decker and I as well when we got there this year. Just a real brief history. I went back and checked. In October of 2019, Mr. Plain came back from the same conference at the time in Nashville. When he got back, he introduced Denise and I to this company called Zencity, and an opportunity to utilize our data and also what we were seeing online to help us better track and perform here in the city of Bettendorf. And at the time, we didn't know anything about it, but we started on a little bit of reconnaissance mission, learned about them, started to engage with them. And at that time, again, Denise and I were doing a lot of our digital management of everything. And it was tough because we had our daily jobs as well. And they were introducing new tools to us all the time, and it was great, but we just couldn't keep up. So fast forward to about 3 years ago, Angie came on board with us and took it to the total next level, started really engaging with Zencity every other week to really capture all of the data that we see, but also utilize the tools that they put in front of us more productively for the city. So in late October of this year, Decker and I went down to Tampa. We had the opportunity and the pleasure to hear Mr. Plain speak about his 50 years of service, which is 50 plus. Did a great job in front of 5,000 of his peers, and that was awesome. And then that afternoon, Zencity approached us. They were at the conference, and they said, would you be able to meet with us? We have a reception, and we'd like to see if you could come. We're like, certainly. Well, we get there, and they're presenting 4 awards, one of which was a Data in Motion Award, where a city is acknowledged for the good work they do utilizing the data and the analytics and putting them into motion through strategic planning, surveying, goal setting, etc. We were up against Knoxville, Tennessee, Torrance, California, Austin, Texas, and a few other cities. And whenever the name was announced and it was the city of Bettendorf, you can imagine how we took that. So we joined them on stage. We got this great award. And I'd like to see if Angie or Denise, probably Angie, would like to say anything about how we use our data today.
Yes, on behalf of Denise, I would love to say a few words. Zencity, as you all know, and hopefully we've been able to communicate with you all, is just a great tool in our toolbox when it comes to community engagement. I really feel like we've maximized it over the last couple of years. It's easy to use, it's efficient. A task that would take us a couple of weeks or a couple of months, we could do in a couple of clicks because of Zencity. And that ease and efficiency has really allowed us to be effective, not just as a community engagement division, but as a city as a whole. A lot of the data that we're using, they come from social media reports that we get monthly, weekly, daily, sometimes hourly, depending on the topic that we're trying to track. The surveys that we put out, we talked about community survey just a couple of weeks ago, but there's lots of other surveys that we can customize and use to get feedback on things like our Citizen Academy or Parks and Rec programs and things like that. And then, of course, all the extra features it has for our community survey, our engagement pages, which we really started using over the summer with a lot of our park and playground projects. There's just so many features that Zencity has that we have really tried to maximize because we're a partner, right? Like we are paying for this service. We should use it to the best of our ability. I like to say that I'm a wordsmith. I'm definitely not a data analyst by any means. And I really think that words help tell a story, but when you combine that with data, which is what Zencity allows us to do, we tell an even stronger story. And I really, truly believe that's fulfilling the mission and the goal of what our city council wanted when they created our community engagement division 3 years ago, was to tell a stronger story, and that is the city's brand.
So we know that you, Councilmember Scott Nauman, were really big at the time about really getting out in the community and getting more active. So we're proud today, our staff, to provide the council and you with this awesome award.
Well, we've come a long way. You guys are doing great work. There you go. Very nice.